What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to preview and predict Sunday's Week 1 matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons in the ATL, yo. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, my gamer tag gonna be down in the description box also. So come check me out on that also, yo. Also, I apologize in the video. Y'all gonna hear a consistent beeping noise. One of my high smoke detectors in my house went out, and I'm gonna have to get to it at some point, but I just ain't got to it yet. So I apologize for the inconvenience, for the beeping noise y'all gonna most likely hear throughout my video. Uh, Atlanta Falcons opening week again. This is, since in my recent memory, since like the early 2000s back to the McNabb days, this is officially this is the most common week 1 opponent that we've had now. Since 2000, this is the fourth time that we're going to open up with the Atlanta Falcons in week 1. The first one we go back to the 2005 season. We played Atlanta in Atlanta on a Monday night. The 2000 and was it 15 season, we played them on the road in Atlanta on a Monday night. And of course, the last time we played them to open the season, the 2018 season, coming off of our Super Bowl at the opening Thursday night, we got them at home. And here we are again. They just broke the tie with the Washington football team, was the other team that we opened up with 3 times within recent memory. So here we go again. This is low key, like, to say we not in the same division. This is kind of a little bit of a rivalry, I must say. We don't play a lot, but I think it's a little bit of a rivalry, especially when you add the. I know we're not in the same division, but you could also add like the baseball factor into it, with both fan bases going at it. The Phillies and Braves are obviously heated rivals in baseball, so the fans, know each other well, like from it being Phillies Braves. So, I feel like every time we play Atlanta, it kind of has a little bit of a rivalry feel to it. So, this is gonna be fun, and also everything goes according to plans. I'll be at this game, so I'll actually be at this game on Sunday. So hey, y'all see me out and about, pre-tailgate, whatever. Come holler at your boy. Yo, come get a word in with me. All right, now for the game, yo. When I look at the matchups, you look at the Eagles defensively against the Falcons offense. The Falcons got a very young, inexperienced offensive line. I see that they're actually starting a rookie third round pick on the offensive line. The Eagles, you would think, should win this matchup. When you got guys like Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, Javon Hargraves, who we hearing a lot about, Derek Barnett, Josh Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, the rookie Milton Williams, who looked good in preseason and training camp. You would think the Eagles would have the advantage in on the against the Atlanta Falcons offensive line. So yeah, the Eagles just got to do what they do. And I feel like they should get through this offensive line, assuming that they do what they're supposed to do. But you never know. And then you look at the Eagles linebackers, who I think are going to be better than we've been in years past. Still not a great linebacking core, but the addition of Eric Wilson, the emergence of Alex Singleton, I think that they give us a little more speed and athleticism at the linebacker position going up against the Atlanta Falcons backfield with Mike Davis, who, you know, I know they may have other young running backs, but Mike Davis apparently is the guy on the depth chart. You know, guy, he spent a couple of years in Carolina, played a lot last year when Christian McCaffrey was out. So, I like the Eagles, chances with that. Now, the thing that concerns me a little bit is when you look at Matt Ryan and his passing options against our secondary. I like Darius Slay matching up with Calvin Ridley. I like Steven Nelson matching up against whoever is going to be Russell Gage or whoever going to be the number two receiver. But Kyle Pitts is interesting because he's a rookie, fourth overall pick, and I know the Falcons didn't use a top five pick on a tight end that they're not going to get the ball to, and they still have Hayden Hurst over there. So the Falcons could give us a little problems up the seams. Rodney McLeod, we're not quite sure yet if he's gonna play. He's been practicing on a limited basis. Anthony Harris on the other side, so we're not quite sure yet. What the safety position is going to look like on Sunday. But and though I like Slay on Calvin Ridley is a really good young wide receiver that I feel like is ready to break out and have an emergence. Now let's see how he does. You're seeing things like this happen with, let's say, a guy like Juju Smith-Schuster, for example, in Pittsburgh. When Antonio Brown was there, Juju Smith-Schuster was an excellent number two wide receiver. Now Calvin Ridley, for the first few years of his career, had the luxury of Julio Jones being on one side, which as an Eagles fan, I am glad that guy is out of Atlanta. I'm glad we don't have to face him. He's been the Eagle killer. So I'm just had to get that out there. I'm glad we ain't got to face that guy. We've never covered Julio. But so let's see how Calvin Ridley is going to do in the clear-cut number one wide receiver role. Some guys thrive in it and become all-pro type of players. Some guys don't really handle the pressure well of being the go-to guy and having to face each team's number one top shutdown corner every week. So we're going to see. But as far as talent-wise, I think he's very, very good, very polished route runner, got really good hands. So he's going to be a difficult matchup. And obviously, Matt Ryan, especially playing at home in that dome, he's dangerous. Like, he could get hot and throw for 400, 450 yards if you're not careful. So that could be a difficult matchup for us. When you look at the other side of the ball, the Eagles offensive versus the Falcons defense, the Eagles offensive line, especially when you go from center to right tackle, is arguably the best trio of linemen of center to right guard, right tackle in the NFL. We're gonna have our hands full with a guy like Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett is a big time player, one of the best detail. I think he's the third guy right behind Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox. I think it's Grady Jarrett right after that. So he's going to be a problem, a disruptor up there. Jason Kelsey and our guards are going to have Brandon Brooks and Sam Milo are going to have to do a good job of containing him. He's somebody who definitely could wreck your game. But I do like the Eagles O-line as a whole going up against the Falcons D-line as a whole. But we got to contain Grady Jarrett. That guy is big time. When you look at the Eagles' backfield against the Falcons linebackers, look, Deion Jones is a big time linebacker also. Guy that could run sideline to sideline, got great speed, great athleticism. He's a problem. Him and Miles Sanders is going to be him matching up with Miles Sanders is going to be a very, very interesting matchup because both those guys are speed guys, fast guys, quick twitch guys. So, that's going to be a flip of a coin type of matchup. I'm looking forward to that. And as far as the Eagles, Jalen Hurts and his weapons against the Falcons secondary, I like the Eagles in this matchup. I can't wait to see what Devontae Smith does. And, I'm hearing a lot that Dallas Goedert is going to be featured greatly in this offense going forward. And clearly we still got the veteran Zach Ertz. The other young receivers, Quez Watkins and Jalen Reagor. The Falcons got A.J. Terrell, who was a first-round pick last season. Don't know a whole lot about the rest of their secondary like that. But, I'm sure it's not no names that pop off the screen. But we got to go out there and we got to win our one-on-one matchups because we're going to get some. I like Goddard hitting the seams, and I like the polishedness of though he's a rookie and we don't know what to expect. I like how polished Devontae Smith is as a wide receiver. So I think he's going to have some opportunities. And Jalen Hurts, this is a chance for him to break out and really look good and really do his thing. Coaching matchup, obviously, it ain't really much there. This is both of these head coaches' first NFL game. Nick Sirianni for the Eagles, Arthur Smith for the Falcons. So you don't really know what to expect, honestly, from each side as far as philosophies and things of that nature. So that's going to be very intriguing as well. Now for my prediction. Look, the Eagles are a lot better of a football team when healthy than people are giving us credit for. Now, the problem the Eagles don't have no depth. But all 20, starting 22, the Eagles are pretty decent, pretty doggone decent. I think they have a better roster than the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons don't have a great roster. They have some really good individual players, and Kyle Pitts obviously has a chance to be really, really good as a young tight end. But overall roster, I think the Eagles are better. But what does put fear in me for this matchup is that the Eagles are on the road, obviously, and Matt Ryan, I've seen him do it before. He's capable of having one of those Matty Ice type of performances where he's throwing for 350, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions, and just looking very, very efficient. I know he's a little older, but he still has that in him. Like, that's still in him, and that worries me a little bit. But I think the Eagles win a close game. I think the Eagles go down to Atlanta. With this not being a prime time game, because we really can't beat them in Atlanta at prime time for some reason. But I like the Eagles winning this game. I got the Eagles winning 28-24. I think we go down to Atlanta with me in attendance. Can't wait to see this, to be at this atmosphere and see this game. I think the Eagles pull it out 28-24. I think it's a little, somewhat back and forth, but I think ultimately the Eagles' overall roster is going to outlast the Falcons roster. So I like us getting off to a good start at 1-0. Eagles 24, Eagles 28, Falcons 24 is my final score prediction. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Please hit it. Get the video out there. I have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Saturday at 12 p.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central, I'm gonna do a live Q&A. Y'all live from Atlanta. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.